Welcome to NXT TakeOver.
Mayans on FX present NXT TakeOver Toronto.
This is TakeOver Toronto 2.
Making their way to the ring, the Street Profits!
It's a Red Cup celebration.
That's what you are. You're being stuffy right now.
You're not a grandmother already, are you?
Oh.
In a 2-on-2 matchup, a very different kettle of fish.
And their opponents, Feuded Era!
But all four members of the Undisputed Era at one time or another, potentially wearing the titles again.
Successfully defending the titles already again. Fantastic fatal four-way ladder match.
Oh.
You think I'm a joke? Some fun at the expense.
To end the year, the promise that they made at the beginning of the year to end up could help that prophecy come to fruition.
To your point, Beth, but somehow...
Wow, Dawkins manhandling O'Reilly.
At this early juncture, but look there.
Agus meat fish. Sports entertainers you will come across.
Tracks.
Montez Ford. And boy!
A little bit of time up there on Raw.
He's in a bad
Dawkins
spot.
stirring it up. These teams have more chemistry than a periodic table, and in comes tags on the part of the Street Profits. On Bobby Fish and Bobby Fish. And there, Bobby, followed by the Muay Thai knee.
To Japan at all stops in between, we've always set the...
O'Reilly avoiding the attack of Montez. That NXT TakeOver 25 back in June.
Seeing a pancake in the center of the ring.
Hold on here.
Not the legal man.
Oh! Offense of Dawkins. Tag is made now for the Undisputed Era. Oh, what an elbow by Fish.
Fish wasting no time, taking advantage. Where he's at his most vulnerable.
Oh, and O'Reilly with that punishing attack. And O'Reilly known for wearing his opponent's...
Wow, trading back and forth. Smart strikes.
Going after Ford, but then pays for it by being on the receiving side. Fish, Ford comes off, jumps, leaps over Fish. And that...
Nice evasion from Ford, tries it.
On his feet, standing move.
Ford's got to keep the pressure on now. Swing, but not the one we expected.
O'Reilly.
Electrifying tag team wrestler in NXT today.
Better than Hobbs and Shaw is O'Reilly. Round the high fly.
String together.
Wow!
Unbelievable.
Beautiful tandem German suplex.
And it could indeed be the Achilles heel for Montez.
Attempt perhaps at a superplex.
And Montez Ford now trying to fight his way out. Oh, wow! Oh, and there! Mamma mia!
Stop!
Oh, and the knee!
Vicious torque on the knee and ankle.
Angelo Dawkins nowhere to be seen. Can they save him?
Oh! Angelo Dawkins at bay. Oh, but then Dawkins... Fuego, and we're just getting things started.
These four men have put such an incredible effort forth.
Montez Ford desperate to curse him right in. Oh my God, by Dawkins. Efforts, looking to pay tribute to Nigel McGuinness. And wow, what a knee. And Ford.
It was O'Reilly who had the guillotine.
What a barn burner to begin tonight's kickoff TakeOver Toronto 2. Home of the Maple Leafs. See the evolution, the growth of the Street Profits as a tag teams in NXT history. The Undisputed Era. Montez Ford! Speared by Dawkins. And another spear on Fish. Chaos. What a... And the Street Profits retain.
The Street Profits!
Is going to indeed be.
But take nothing away from the Undisputed Era.
The Street Profits are no fluke. They are the real deal.
It's all about win. Win, 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 win. Johnny Gargano tweeted the Johnny Takeover about to take over the North.
Ricochet taking on AJ Styles tomorrow.
Next.
from her home of Japan says she doesn't need anyone.
I cannot recall a more drastic transformation of a superstar.
And her opponent, Candice LeRae!
No Shirai suffer, and she's wasting little time.
Transformations, the attitude of Candice LeRae by Io Shirai being physically assaulted.
Io Shirai on the Ray wasting waste. Oh my, flip power bomb on the outside. Desperately to the rope. The genius of the sky. Oh my God! And into Io Shirai.
LeRae clutching her shoulder, her upper back.
For the women's championship, LeRae coming to her aid. There's a
Vicious attitude, obviously.
hell on the other. A quintessential get back into this matchup. Flying head scissors.
And
What a drop kick. The camel clutch here. Io Shirai's skills are out of this world. We're talking the entire NXT universe. And now she's looking for the running air raid.
Worked against Candice LeRae. She had to try to keep it in check.
sometimes rivalries are bigger than...
The apron lands a right hand on Candice LeRae, snapping when she was unable to vanquish.
Whoa.
Let's not forget, Candice LeRae is as tough as they
On her announce desk, somehow LeRae is back up.
give Shirai her comeuppance, and there it is.
Io, but you gotta wonder if the effects are still bothering her.
Beth, there's a lot of damage to the neck.
The pain from her earlier neck injury.
Of course, the Octopus, greatest superstars, Antonio Inoue, sending a message to Io Shirai, drop toe, LeRae. And Shirai with that tiger failure, the 619, blocked by LeRae. Step ahead of the Japanese superstar. Not only Candice LeRae, but the NXT Universe. Steamed by Shirai, and there it is. Shirai and LeRae is palpable. Tope into the King Shirai face first on the outside.
Shirai's
Away to the top turnbuckle. Jump. Matchbook cover. Will it be enough? Shirai escapes.
Did not rest on her laurels though, threw Shirai in, went to the top rope.
In pole position for another opportunity at NXT title.
after everything she's been through.
Io Shirai. But Shirai
With LeRae.
in the center of the ring, waistlock. German. Shirai making her way to her feet. High bridge and almost a three. Led here in Toronto, mixed chance for both. But Shirai, the guy. But she goes. Fireman's carry by Shirai. Reverse one. LeRae. Down and LeRae.
Innovative.
Maneuver. Wow! Can rope the cover. Shirai is down, but not out. This is awesome. This is NXT TakeOver Toronto, and she's going to take it to the Mamma Mia! She is showcasing the same heart.
Shirai is shrieking.
A banshee scream.
Does Candice LeRae have?
They are pulling out all the stops. Backslide. Her hook. LeRae like Keith Moon treats hotel room. How will this affect Shirai mentally? Io Shirai as well.
Shirai's losing it.
Trying for a Koji clutch in the center.
LeRae desperately struggling. LeRae's fading.
She's out.
LeRae's fading.
She
She's out.
Io Shirai!
What a matchup.
One of the most brutal bedtime.
That is just sadistic. That is mean.
Clearly, Shayna Baszler has a lot on her mind as the NXT Women's Championship, and we'll have to see what this means for Baszler's confidence heading into this match.
Bro. And I know Killian Dane is in the building. So why don't you get your hairy ass out here?
Matt Riddle and Killian Dane were supposed to headline a recent edition of NXT to meet them face to face in the center of the ring. Oh, wait!
Dane trying to come in from the side to get an advantage again.
And coming to ringside to break apart these two superstars. Killian Dane looking to make a mark. Is it done?
Riddle, but one shot and to the eyes.
And a big, and the former mixed martial artist with some ground and pound.
Riddle and Dane are breathing fire in this moment.
Laying waste to everyone here in Toronto. Now aplenty in Toronto as Killian Dane and And now Dane laying waste. Well, who's going to stop Riddle trying to put Dane to sleep? Oh, wow! On what promises to be a dynamite confrontation. In theory, you talk about a star with a bright future.
Will he leave Toronto with the new North American champion?
Making his way to the ring, the Velveteen Dream!
Canada's other official language is French, and Dream right now is well sporting.
Of the sartorial superstar, Velveteen Dream. Right over my head.
I was on fire tonight.
Introducing the challengers. First, Roderick Strong!
Can Strong take the title?
And Pete Dunne!
As one of the most dominating WWE United Kingdom champions.
NXT North American title, difficult proposition.
Lost the Cruiserweight title.
Roderick Strong, oh! Taking attempt to silence him, and Roderick Strong done and to the mighty Walter, but now Dunn almost.
Could argue that Dunn has the momentum.
Oh, and Roderick Strong avoiding that stomp.
Up come the suspenders.
In this triple threat match, Roderick Strong.
Make sure he keeps his eyes on both opponents.
Oh, and
Maybe perhaps for a sharpshooter, I couldn't see.
of course, one of Canada's greatest sports entertainers, Man Hard, the WWE. Oh, what a temporary
Collusion between Dunn.
inner ravishing Rick Dream. To think that more than half his life started training at the age of 12. A prodigy,
The
wow!
left arm
Wow!
of Dream. Very
There's the pump
effective.
handle.
Oh, trying for the...
Oh, wrecking ball, and he's breaking backs in Toronto. His glory, both as NXT champion.
Dream is smart. He will stay on the outside
These two had such an epic combo.
They were vying for the Dusty Rhodes tag team.
that night.
Wow! What a
gas tank of anybody in NXT.
his condition was hoping for a one-on-one opportunity.
Always strong, always goes back to the midsection.
And remember, Velveteen Dream, that back body drop, boot to the
Matchup if he wants to walk home with the North American Championship.
Oh,
Man Hart.
Papa Ranello will the best there was and the best there ever will be. Done all the way to the top turnbuckle. Down here. Oh, and another wrecking ball drop. Oh, so strong in his matchup. Threat match again. Was hoping for a one-on-one opportunity at
Midsection.
and remember, Velveteen Dream right there.
Oh, no.
Speaking of the Dream, nations, telegraph that back body drop.
Matchup if he wants to walk home with the North American Championship.
Oh, a Messiah of the Papa Ranello will appreciate that accordion.
There we go,
reference.
guys.
Best there ever will be. All the way to the top turnbuckle. Oh, down here. Oh, and another wrecking ball drop kick. Oh, so strong in his matchup.
Somewhat serendipitous, taking down.
Run. Another German suplex, and this time he sends
Incredible legacy.
forging a temporary alliances. And now it's a trifecta. T-Dot.
Oh,
Olympic slam by Roderick Strong.
X-Plex lands. A pivotal moment in the matchup.
Adam Cole, the inaugural. Oh, what a right hand by Velveteen Dream in a precarious position. Oh my God! Dunn and of course Pete Dunne looking to return. Oh, look at the power of Roderick Strong! Transitioning into another triangle attempt.
Such great body awareness by Dunn, and he's going for the...
Gonna go cow. Dream looking to be a bigger boss than Rick Ross and him.
Pow, pow.
Oh, wow!
And Tiger driver. Hold on.
Is Roderick Strong?
Throws and a tap. Strong only needs one person to tap out.
How much damage was done having two sets of legs?
Oh, super kick by Dream.
Again.
Oh, what a knee! Pop! And, oh, Dream has drawn the ire of Pete Dunne. Pete Dunne became a two-time NWA World Champion here in Toronto, beat
Angry, sadistic look on the face.
Strong avoids a kick. Pompando, whoa! Strong able to counter. Looking to shatter. Falling on the cusp of becoming an will it be the end of the day? Velveteen Dream.
The Velveteen Dream.
An opportunist. We saw Velveteen Dream snatch the North American title from the jaws of defeat. Maybe a little too inside baseball, but he treated his challengers like Vladimir.
Or will Johnny Wrestling take the most prestigious title in the black and gold brand?
At TakeOver 26.
Mia Yim is indeed bringing the streets to this NXT. And the head baddie in charge taking a page out of the Boondocks playbook, Beth. She is not afraid of the only two-time women's champion in NXT history.
Train for. If we could say anything about Shayna Baszler, she's an elite athlete.
If she gets it on Yim, she retains the title.
Introducing first the challenger, Mia Yim, and her opponent, Shayna Baszler.
Spades. Tribulations in order to make this
Absolutely not. The world is watching tonight.
anniversary in sports entertainment.
Absolutely, and you saw early on Shayna going
45, kicking off SummerSlam weekend here at TakeOver.
in style here.
And yet, Baszler.
To your point, this is Yim doing whatever it takes. The official could throw it out.
Baszler back up to her, sends Yim for the ride. Oh, but Baszler catches Mia Yim.
Dangerous in every situation. She's been such a dominant
Must have
course.
that arm
But
trapped
Baszler's
tight.
stuck.
Baszler called Yim a street brat.
Ooh.
Said she was unprofessional. Oh!
There, and Baszler nursing that right arm. And
Trying to throw a punch hurts.
Yim, the wrath of the submission magician.
The right arm of Shayna Baszler could be a very long night.
Barnett under the learning tree of the likes of Billy Robinson.
Here.
Oh, Baszler able to stomp.
Double wristlock takeover.
May Young Classic. Of course, Baszler went to the final, losing to Kairi Sane.
An arm without thinking about it.
Oh, what a kick by Baszler. Go Universe clamor for her to be signed. She finally realized she's in trouble here.
Yim's definitely hurt. Look at the way she's turned her body. Awkward. The arm is not supposed to bend like that.
Pulling the hair.
Again a handful.
Mia Yim mentioned that she would make this a street fight.
Say what you will about this match, but they've been
Oh!
Submissions are going to become a bigger factor in the match. Well, it doesn't matter what happened before this match. What's happening is what's important.
Oh!
Nigel, I would argue Shayna has too, and that's helped her retain the championship.
Area there by Mia Yim. Roundhouse kicks. Tap, nap, or snap, but it's Mia Yim.
Whoa! A little
Head baddie in
reprise.
charge with a full head of steam. Tope.
Nice!
Mia Yim has got to take advantage of the injury. Right to the jaw. Yim is nearly out.
Yes, Baszler.
At this juncture, you would have to think that perhaps
Definitely been off of her game.
NXT Women's Championship hanging in the balance.
Hold on. What is this?
That close to becoming NXT Women's Champion. And it's going to take everything and more, Beth, for the NXT Women's Championship.
Arm was much easier
And
to
Mia Yim. This is karma. This is karma. And now it's Yim looking for the armbar.
nearly fully extended.
Talk about adding insult. Mia Yim has put up the fight of her life, and yet
I mentioned before.
oh, yes,
Shayna Baszler.
Mia Yim to retain the NXT Women's Championship.
Earlier in the match, had to try for a different submission. That is a submission wrestling. There he is. is the WWE United Kingdom champion, Walter, the likeable Tyler Bate, a smile on his face tonight.
NXT TakeOver Toronto, Facebook Live.
2 out of 3 falls, NXT championship match.
Game, he is seeking to join Samoa Joe and Shin.
And William Regal, if needed, as you mentioned, Beth.
We get to that third and final fall. Hell is coming to Toronto. Slipknot provides the soundtrack to NXT's weekly offering on the WWE Network. Has not sat well with Johnny Gargano and his family.
Absolutely not.
Introducing first the challenger, Johnny Gargano, and his opponent, Adam Cole.
Absolutely, and Johnny Gargano is channeling
Magnum opus at TakeOver 25.
I talked to
If you will, and usually that should. Adam Cole going for this.
For Cole to choose that for his stipulation, to get the first stipulation in this match.
Again, Johnny Gargano.
in this moment because Undisputed Era could
dating back a decade. Adam Cole grew up. Adam Cole definitely showing off with his baby. Of course, Johnny Gargano can flow like water, and there, back elbow to Cole. Gargano with that. Gargano! Drop Ciampa, the most brutal rivalry in NXT TakeOver events, period, Beth.
That's why they call him Mr. NXT.
Scouted.
Oh, yeah.
Again.
They have done their homework. They have definitely done their homework.
Nasty.
Johnny Gargano saying he was a chubby who didn't have a lot of friends.
Training class that he gave.
Yeah, Gargano represents fit in this world until he is champion.
Well, that's what's really interesting.
Deathlock.
A classic old school wrestling match.
The fall by a
Mitchell
pinfall
McCown
submission.
Very methodical work by Johnny Gargano.
Second to none in the world of sports. Pick up by Gargano.
Back to action, yes. Cole still limping. Back driven into the apron. Wham!
An injured Bobby Fish with Kyle O'Reilly the night.
Nasty little punch. Johnny, will it be a rude awakening if Cole is able to get this?
Shoulders down as Gargano momentarily bridges up.
Has to do anything he can to get an advantage right now. Take a look at the...
Oh, is Cole gonna tap? No, he escapes. That right leg as Johnny Gargano.
Effects of the damage done earlier on his neck. You got to remember, these two have been in a 2 out of 3 falls match with each other. They know.
Reversal on the Irish whip. Oh, Stardom burst into the corner. Canada known for its hospitality.
He caught the knee.
Driving the shoulders in, hooking the...
That corkscrew position, Adam Cole landed awkwardly.
Dreams that if anybody has a dream and they don't give up, they can make it.
You can count on death, taxes, and Johnny Gargano. Speaking of the nature boy, Ric Flair.
No, doesn't need to. Gargano as best he can, but no, Gargano doggedly gets straight back.
Again, the wheelbarrow. Suplex.
Foregoing the pain to be able to drive with his hips.
Cole became hooked on sports entertainment when he saw Stone Cold Steve Austin and The Rock battle here with Johnny Gargano.
Sunset driver!
NXT Universe exhorting both superstars. Brilliant chapter here tonight.
They've already been through a war.
Gargano might be looking for an oh, wait. Can't carry his weight. Oh, the timing.
He got hit with something completely different. Cole got to start thinking long game right now. Do you get there because it's a God-given genetic ability? Or
terrestrial heart, and it's on display here.
Making the same thoughts and the same movements at the same time.
You're going to start using the term souffle now as well. Oh, again, the timing.
Face into a souffle.
Wheelbarrow. Oh, but the counter by Johnny. Oh! Again, this is still the first fall. Ushiguro trying to win the first fall. No! As the black and gold brands.
Arguably, the two.
Champion Tommaso Ciampa.
Doesn't want to break that 5 count.
It's way over to the timekeeper's area. Adam Cole.
Oh, first fall.
And Gargano able to kick out.
You gotta call it whatever way you see it, and he
When
did it.
Johnny Gargano goes high, referee warning Cole, he'll be disqualified if he uses the chair.
Pay attention.
He'll be disqualified. Oh, Johnny Gargano taking it in stride, and now attacking Adam Cole. So now Gargano.
It's a method to his madness.
Johnny Gargano's got the weapon. Oh! Chair to base
Foregoing the first fall.
Hey, they could go to Orangeville, Beth.
They absolutely could.
To Universe, an up-close and personal look at this bitter rivalry. Great falls to retain the title. He just ate the super kick. But oh, wow! Adam Cole. Oh, my God, Johnny Gargano just sent Adam Cole through the barricade. Johnny Gargano just shouted, Mamma Mia! Gargano has Adam Cole. Adam Cole raking the eyes. Hook. Adam Cole looking to lift up the challenger. Johnny Gargano with a Cheshire Cat smile. He feels he's on the cusp after getting disqualified in the first fall. Not only here in NXT, but throughout his life. Action.
Remember, it was last summer that Johnny Wrestling.
Johnny Tables is the champ.
You know, choir boy, remember.
Wow! Adam Cole! Oh, looking to retain the NXT title.
And if I was Adam Cole, I would get to do that.
Oh, and you know Johnny Gargano will have to do the upstairs, changing the direct trajectory of his attack.
Hold on.
Oh, and there's the long time. Oh, chair. Gargano is no equals the match. NXT GM William Regal, who may have mellowed to this cage. Oh my God, is that barbed wire?
That eerie response from the NXT Universe.
What you see in front of you right now, Nigel, Beth comes down to this sadistic structure, and immediately Cole going for...
It's just guts and determination.
The weapons, full of fists, their feet, their claws. Now the temperature has changed. Kick by Gargano. Oh, no, Gargano. Oh, double super kick, and just erupted like a volcano. Of the earth to walk out of Toronto, NXT champion. The NXT championship. Barbed wire at the top, and there's a voice, and Johnny Gargano. Cover! Oh! Johnny Gargano. NXT Universe screaming fight forever.
Tell ya.
Oh, Gargano setting the table. It's not going to be a T. Gargano having my in the midsection. Oh! There's so many weapons everywhere you look. Oh! This is his kind of matchup. Oh!
They do change your career. They change your lifestyle. Did you hear that? Yeah.
Gargano, it's
under
over.
his breath.
Now Gargano. And there's Johnny Gargano looking. Tornado DDT on the now down. Gargano with the cup. And gold.
Oh.
That's not been the case. Oh, wow, there's a sledgehammer. Oh, wow. Oh, and he has that sledgehammer. Oh, my. Oh! Again, Adam Cole. And another. You're right, Beth. Oh, my God. Nearly escaped. Oh, patient for the NXT Championship.
Another Panama Sunrise.
Oh, my God. He is, and he did it. Risk maneuvers, and now utilizing a kendo stick.
And about that previous injury.
Well, the one good thing is seedings, because of the danger, because of the weapon. Johnny hits the chair.
God.
The knee from early on in the match, and now and the NXT Universe is soaking up.
Fallen sledgehammer.
Series of right hands. Oh! Yes, it. Johnny Gargano would like to put a permanent stop. Their careers are potentially at stake.
They'll remember that pain, everything that they went through on this evening.
Neither will ever be the same. Gone. Oh, Cole just rolled off the table to get back up to his feet. Johnny Gargano stalking him. Oh, Cole. Oh, my God! Oh, my God!
It is over. Forget it.
I guess that is it. Fight forever.
The match between Triple H and Batista. The damage.
A different crown on the head of Adam Cole soon. This is what the NXT Championship means to both. to get away from Johnny Gargano, knowing Gargano has the barbed wire. Still have a lot more they want to accomplish in their respective careers, but it...
At it.
Oh, for those who get it, no explanation is necessary. But neither he nor Johnny Gargano, but so are the nightmares of one of the most epic.
Bye.